fun. I love it. This is fun. You're so funny. All right. Am I the asshole for telling my boyfriend to go to a therapist because of his Friday the 13th obsession?
Defined obsession.
So my boyfriend and I are dating for only 6 months now, but I really love him.
Oh.
6 months in love? Okay. He's physically a 10 and personality-wise also. However, he has a very strange obsession with the Friday the 13th movies and Jason Voorhees. I'm not kidding. He watches the movies at least once every weekend. He got countless pics of Jason in his camera roll. He named his dog Jason. He got Jason figures, you name it. At first, I thought it was fun and kind of cute, but now I feel like it's way over the point of that. Almost every day, he shows me some edits of Jason, and I can tell that he's really passionate about this stuff. It's like that's his whole personality. I tried talking to him about it today, but it didn't go well. He told me that the franchise comforts him and that he loves Jason, that he always watched it when he was a kid since he got bullied in school. I advised him to go to a therapist because of it, as I don't think it's healthy to be this obsessed with a movie franchise and a fictional character, especially because he's a murderer. He got very emotional then. His eyes got red. I've never seen him like this before, and said that he's disappointed that I don't understand him. His reaction wasn't that bad, but he was clearly upset.
You've only known this dude for 6 months, so
exactly.
He can do anything.
I kind of feel bad for it since these movies and Jason bring him so much joy, but I just don't see how that's healthy. Okay. For context about the Friday the 13th, the Jason Voorhees story, Jason was like I think the original one is like he was an abused kid and his mom killed him. I don't know.
Okay, because I wasn't allowed to watch scary movies, so I always get my franchises confused.
Jason has the hockey mask.
The hockey mask. That's the one with Jamie Lee Curtis, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Friday.
I get Friday the 13th and the other one. With the guy with the fingers and the
Freddy Krueger?
Stripy shirt.
What's it called? Nightmare on Elm Street.
Nightmare on Elm Street. Okay.
All right, so I'll just do the synopsis of the one from 1980. Crystal Lake's history of murder doesn't deter counselors from setting up a summer camp in the woodsy area. Superstitious locals warn against it, but the fresh-faced young people, blah, 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 pay little heed to the old-timers. They then find themselves stalked by a brutal killer. As they're slashed and shot and stabbed, the counselors struggle to stay alive against a merciless opponent. So Jason, I forgot why Jason's the way he is. Something about him being bullied, and then like something about originally like his mom had killed or did something. I don't know.
Yeah.
But he basically goes around and kills people, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so they're saying that this brought him joy because when he was in school he got bullied. So his like fantasy is like coming back and killing his abusers.
Clearly.
Yeah, right. But this is how he channels that pain.
Mm-hmm.
And I get that, but I do understand her being like, whoa, bro, like, why are you so obsessed? Like, you ain't got no other interests. Like, but I wouldn't say you need, telling someone they need therapy is, a little harsh. But he probably does need therapy.
He probably does need therapy.
Probably does.
She maybe should have worded it a little bit differently.
Yes.
Not saying that he needs therapy because of the Friday the 13th obsession. Maybe just leave that out, like therapy to deal with the fact that you got bullied as a kid, because he's clearly projecting.
Yes.
And I guess this is an unhealthy projection, but I don't know.
But we don't know that. That's her idea.
She thinks it's unhealthy. Is he making any money off of his obsession?
But maybe he does. You don't have to make money off of.
That's true.
You just that's the thing that he likes to do. There's lots of people with things that they're obsessed with, Legos, Star Wars,
That's true.
People are obsessed with a lot of things, but this just so happens to be a horror movie. So to her, she's like, ooh, that's kind of weird. And he's a murderer.
Well, good on her for recognizing it as a red flag.
Yes. I don't know how old they are. She doesn't say how old they are. I'm assuming early 20s.
She says that he's physically a 10 and personality wise also, so meaning she thinks his personality is also a 10, but clearly not, because he's got some dings from this Friday the 13th obsession that she's not into.
Yeah.
So I would say just find another boyfriend.
Yeah.
Why does she really love him? Because she likes how he looks?
Probably. 6 months is nothing.
No, it's not.
This is going to be a blip in your fucking history if you guys break up. But everyone does need therapy, by the way. I just want to point that out to anyone watching. Everybody needs therapy. Even therapists need therapy. But you shouldn't be telling people they need therapy. Don't be going around saying
no. All right. So first commenter says, you're the asshole. People have their obsessions. It's fair.
Yep. I'm obsessed with sport.
You are. People who eat, live, and breathe.
Look at the spider that just popped down. You don't see it?
No.
You don't see it? It's right
there. Hello. I'm sorry. You're going to have to die.
You want to kill it? You want to be?
I mean, that is my job. Oh.
Get it. Get it.
Sorry.
Just came on down. Sure did.
You didn't need this much tissue for it.
Well, shit happens.
I would just in a little.
I don't know. I don't touch spiders. Okay. No.
It's my job. I'm the resident bug killer.
You kill the bugs in this house.
I always like to apologize to the spiders first before I have to.
I don't care. They're gonna die. They come in the house. They're gonna die.
It's bad luck to kill them.
I don't believe in woo-woo stuff like that.
Okay.
All right.
People have things that they find joy in, and that's okay. Yes. If he were obsessed with being Jason Voorhees, or fantasized about going on stabby sprees, or talked about how much he wished he could kill people, I could see your concern. That's true.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe the movies were an emotional outlet when he got bullied and are comforting to him. Who knows? Yeah, that's probably true.
Yeah.
But just let him be. Everyone has their own obsessions, and sometimes we just don't understand them.
Yeah.
Like there's a lot of people that are obsessed with stuff, obsessed with horror movies. It's not necessarily to fix his obsession. Maybe she's just concerned about how he's still concerned about how he got bullied, I guess.
Yeah, that should be the more thing they should be like concerned about is like
or bullying. Maybe she should break up with him and he can find someone who is also obsessed with Jason. Friday the 13th.
Yeah, that would be probably ideal.
You're the asshole. Telling him to go to a therapist to fix something he enjoys is the biggest a-hole move in the book. That's true. Mm-hmm. It shows you don't care about him or his interests. You don't have to feel the same way about them, but you should not be trying to change him. He has every right to be upset, and I hope you find someone that cares about him for who he is. Someone responded, I spotted that too, guessing that really OP is only into him for his looks. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah.
But realized that made them shallow and so complimented his personality before later admitting that it bothers them. That's what I said. Mm-hmm. Okay.
We already know.
That's funny. What do you think the therapist would say? Him. Hey, therapist, I love this movie series and it makes me happy, but my girlfriend thinks I'm a loser for it. Therapist. Enjoy it makes you happy. Dump the girlfriend.
Yep.
Yeah. Did OP ever come back?
I don't think so.
Probably not. She read this and was like, oh.
I'm sure she's really young.
Yeah.
Because anyone who's coming here and being like, I've known this person for 6 months, blah, 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 blah. Like
oh, okay, so you're 20 years old.
Yeah. 6 months, tell me, okay. That's all right. Okay. We got like 3 more. I think we can get through them.
Okay.
Let's do this one.